Alright, so I know some of you guys are looking for these nano multi-protocol modules. There's not a lot of them available in terms of models, and also they aren't in stock hardly ever. So this one came in stock briefly, and I picked one up on Banggood. And I just found out from them that there's about 15 or 16 of these currently in stock. So if you're looking for this, it is available now. That's why I'm putting this video out today before it is out of stock again, because I know some of you guys have been bugging me about this module, and specifically regarding a very strange note on the product page about the STM32 MCU changing to the Cortex M4 architecture or something like that, ARM Cortex M. That's a reference to the architecture of the MCU, which is still the STM or STM32 or STM Microelectronics. That company still makes those chips, so it's still part of that family. So people are wondering, well, where do I get the firmware updates and everything? It's exactly the same. I actually got this and I flashed the bootloader and then updated the firmware for the actual modules itself inside, just like before, no different. So I haven't noticed any differences. It all seems to be operational, and you still need to flash the bootloader on this guy. For whatever reason, they don't flash the bootloader for this model. So when you try and put it into your radio and update the 4-in-1 module, the firmware will not update until you flash the bootloader first. So I'm going to put up here a little video of me updating the bootloader first. You have to download a program called Flash Multi, and you have to install some drivers first if you haven't done this before, and then flash the bootloader. And then once you do that, you can stick this into your radio and update the multi-protocol module firmware inside your radio in the same way you've done before. You get the firmware updates from the multimodule.org website. You can download it there. I think for this one here, I think it's just the external 4-in-1 now, but I think it doesn't matter anymore. I think with the latest firmware, you can tell if you're installing it on an external or an internal module. So I think that differentiation is no longer applicable if you're using the latest firmware. But yeah, it's a pretty nice module, pretty basic. It will fit into the Lite Radio 3 Pro that is coming out. This one is the prototype that isn't working, but in terms of fit, it looks pretty nice, fits pretty good. So if you got the Lite Radio Pro 3 with Express LRS internal and you want to use the multi-protocol module external, you can use this for that. And it's about, I think the price now is $50. I bought it for like $45. So yeah, the prices have already gone up. Anyway, for those of you that are looking for this, make sure you grab it before it goes out of stock again. You know, these days, who knows when things will come back in stock. It's kind of crazy. So definitely want to get the word out to you guys on this one, and also clear up that sort of mystery about what's going on with the MCU. And it doesn't seem like it makes any difference. I think they just changed the architecture of the MCU to the newer one. It's probably just like a smaller process or whatever, just for like you know, whatever the current fabrication process is. It's just been updated for that. But the note on the product page was definitely kind of vague. So just wanted to clear that up and make sure that you guys knew this was in stock. Go ahead and let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.